Alrighty, so I wanted to do another little overview of where Nectar is at. The last video I did was at the beginning of this year. It's now May 6, 2019. So anyway, we'll jump right into it. The URL is just nectar.world, as you can see up here. And so the landing page here, log in. We'll go ahead and sign up, and we'll just put in a random email address and name, and it says nice to meet you. Now basically it wants a little bit more basic info, so I hit next, and this is essentially the kind of the basic info profile creation kind of screen. So we'll just go ahead and throw in some random information here. And really cool feature that what kind of really makes it important is the interest kind of category here. So I have the interest broken down. At first it was 3 main categories here. These are the main 3. These are some other ones that I'm playing around with, but under the cultural kind of exists everything that is, as you can see. I mean, you have narrative, which is TV shows and movies, broken down by genre, music, different genres. So we could we could select that, and it's going to highlight the whole tree, because it's going to essentially the whole branch, because it's essentially going to add that. And then under games and multiplayer and RPG, World of Warcraft, we can add that, and then we can collapse that. We can come to conceptual, and these are more like academic or professional kind of categories. So under business science, technology, computer science, we can select that. And hobbies, we could say, athletic, skating, sure, nerdy, memes, sure. All right, so we can collapse all that. We can hit submit. It's going to take you to your profile page. You can hit basic info. Will obviously expand your basic info there. If you go under more and you got interest, this interest tree is created based on what you selected. So we selected music, EDM, and I think one more, drum and bass, and then games, multiplayer, RPG, Warcraft. So that's a cool way to kind of see all that. And business science, technology, computer science. So you can get kind of an idea for some basic idea for some things that people are interested in. So now once you're here, you can also edit your profile, and you can add something new. So we can say, let's do creative, and we like art. So we hit submit, and sometimes it gets stuck. Whoops. It may have, I think I may have been logged in on my own profile there. So I may have to jump out of it. There we go. Alright, so another feature is under your basically under network connections, and what you can do here is obviously whenever you get on the website, you can create an account. There's 2 different things. There's an account and a profile. So whenever you get on the website and you log in or create an account, and then you create a profile as well, and this is a way for you to actually add a profile of just a person. So if you had like a friend, like if you had a friend that you wanted to add on here, and let's just do whatever website, sure. And so what you can do is you can add a person, and then obviously the search feature, we could go, I think it was BBB. And now, so what I just did is I created another profile, and the function of this is that the app is supposed to kind of function as kind of like a contacts app. Like, you can keep up with all your friends. One thing that I found about using Facebook is that if my friend wasn't on Facebook, if they weren't on Facebook and posting and acting a lot, then I kind of forgot about them. And so this is a better way to just kind of organize the people that organize the contacts, even if they're not on the platform. It kind of like helps you to do that. And you'll see the interest I added here. Yep, cool. So we go back to the profile. So that's the add and the search, and that's kind of what it does. Now the queries, we can make a new query. We can do an all query. If you I should have this set to like a default value. If you leave it blank, it'll do male and female. And so I'm just going to do an all query to return all, and this returns everybody in the system. It's like a big list. And now if I go back to my profile and I look at queries, it shows up with the query that I made, and I can expand it. I believe that the version I have right now, I don't think the other queries are active, but The development version I haven't pushed yet is basically allows you to query by interest or by gender as well. And I plan on having, you know, other things like location and so forth. Like basically just a way to query, organize your friends. You know, ideally you'll be able to find new friends once it kind of populates. And so that's a lot of it. Like that's a lot of the basic kind of structure is just, you know, modeling the data, adding users, querying users, you know, helping people keep track of their friends, and then meet new ones. The kind of the growth model, the idea is for me to kind of build the database and then to introduce more people into it. Say, hey, like here's, you can access my database, you can access my network essentially, and then you can, you know, then you can add yours and so forth. I added a little chat feature. Just to kind of play around, just have, you know, a little extra feature and a little FAQ kind of talking about it. But yeah, so that's pretty much where it's at now, and a lot of where I'm at conceptually with it is just kind of thinking about the next features to add, the next step, and kind of getting some feedback from users and whatnot. But I think it stands at a pretty good place. It's come pretty far. I've been to basically, I learned it's coded using React on the front end and Node on the back end, and so I basically started learning all that around November of 2018, and here in just about 4 months it's come this far, and I'm pretty impressed. So just wanted to get an overview. Thanks for watching.